2015, Elon Musk co-founds OpenAI as a nonprofit to save humanity from dangerous AI. 2018, they reject his takeover attempt. He quits. 2022, Sam Altman launches ChatGPT. OpenAI becomes worth $157 billion. 2024, Elon sues them for $1 billion, claiming they betrayed their nonprofit mission to become a for-profit empire controlled by Microsoft. This is the story of the biggest ego war in tech history. Two billionaires fighting for control of artificial intelligence, and the future of humanity caught in the middle. This is Elon versus OpenAI. December 2015. Elon Musk, Sam Altman, Ilya Sutskever, Greg Brockman, and others announce OpenAI, a non-profit artificial intelligence research lab. Their mission: ensure artificial general intelligence AGI benefits all of humanity. The founding philosophy was radical. AI is too dangerous to be controlled by corporations chasing profit. Google, Facebook, and Microsoft were racing to build AI for commercial gain. OpenAI would be different: open source, nonprofit, safety-focused. They'd share their research freely to prevent any single entity from monopolizing AI. Elon's motivation? He'd been warning about AI existential risk for years. He believed uncontrolled AI could be humanity's biggest threat, more dangerous than nuclear weapons. A nonprofit structure would align incentives towards safety instead of profit. The founding team pledged $1 billion in funding commitments. Elon personally contributed an estimated $100 million in the early years, by far the largest donor. He was OpenAI's bankroller, their biggest champion, and a board member with significant influence. For the first 2 years, OpenAI operated as promised. Nonprofit status, open source research, focus on safety. They published papers, shared models, and collaborated with the broader AI community. But behind the scenes, tensions were growing. The problem: building cutting-edge AI requires insane amounts of money. Training large models costs tens of millions of dollars. Hiring top researchers costs millions more. OpenAI's nonprofit funding model couldn't compete with Google and Microsoft's billion-dollar AI budgets. By 2017, OpenAI faced an existential crisis. Elon had a solution. According to later course documents and leaked emails, Elon proposed a takeover. He wanted to merge OpenAI with Tesla, where he had full control. He'd run OpenAI as a division of Tesla, fund it properly, and accelerate research. The OpenAI board rejected him. Sam Altman and others didn't want Elon controlling OpenAI. They worried Elon would steer AI development toward Tesla's interests rather than humanity's. The relationship fractured. Elon felt betrayed. He'd funded this thing, and now they were shutting him out. In February 2018, Elon resigned from OpenAI's board. He cited conflicts of interest. Tesla was developing its own AI for self-driving cars, and disagreements over direction. But insiders say the real reason was simpler. Elon wanted control. OpenAI refused, so Elon walked, and then OpenAI did exactly what Elon feared, but without him. March 2019, 1 year after Elon quit, OpenAI announces a bombshell. They're creating a for-profit subsidiary. The structure, OpenAI, remains a nonprofit at the top, but underneath there's now OpenAI LP, a capped profit company that can raise billions from investors. Investors get returns, but capped at 100 times their investment. Anything beyond that goes to the nonprofit. The justification: we need billions to compete with Google. A nonprofit model can't fund AGI development. This hybrid structure lets us raise capital while maintaining our mission. Critics called it a bait and switch. OpenAI was founded explicitly as a nonprofit to avoid profit incentives. Now they're taking venture capital? This was exactly what Elon warned against. July 2019, Microsoft invests $1 billion in OpenAI. The partnership grants Microsoft exclusive licensing rights to OpenAI's models. Suddenly, OpenAI isn't just funded by Microsoft, they're commercially aligned with them. 2020 to 2021, OpenAI develops GPT-3, a massive language model. But unlike earlier models, GPT-3 isn't open source. It's kept proprietary and licensed commercially through an API. The open in OpenAI becomes a joke. They're closed source, for-profit, and increasingly controlled by Microsoft. Elon tweets criticism, but stays mostly quiet. He's busy with Tesla, SpaceX, and his Twitter acquisition, but he's watching OpenAI closely, and he doesn't like what he sees. November 30th, 2022. OpenAI launches ChatGPT. The world explodes. Within 5 days, 1 million users. Within 2 months, 100 million users, the fastest growing app in history. ChatGPT becomes a cultural phenomenon. Suddenly, everyone cares about AI. OpenAI is the hottest company in tech. Sam Altman becomes the face of AI, doing press tours, testifying to Congress, appearing on every major podcast. January 2023, Microsoft announces an additional $10 billion investment in OpenAI. The deal values OpenAI at $29 billion and gives Microsoft even deeper integration. 2024, OpenAI raises more funding at a $157 billion valuation. Let me repeat that. A nonprofit founded to prevent AI monopolization is now worth more than Intel, Boeing, or Qualcomm. Sam Altman, who ran a nonprofit, now oversees a for-profit empire worth more than most Fortune 500 companies. And Elon Musk, he's worth $200+ billion, but he has zero stake in OpenAI despite funding its early years. The company he co-founded and bankrolled became the most valuable AI company on Earth without him. Sam Altman, the man who controls AI. Microsoft and OpenAI dominate the AI race. February 29th, 2024. Elon Musk sues OpenAI, Sam Altman, and Greg Brockman in San Francisco Superior Court. The allegations are explosive. Claim number 1, breach of contract. Elon argues he funded OpenAI based on a founding agreement that it would remain a nonprofit focused on safety and open source research. By becoming a for-profit company controlled by Microsoft, OpenAI violated that agreement. Claim number 2, breach of fiduciary duty. As a board member and major donor, Elon trusted OpenAI's leadership to uphold the nonprofit mission. Instead, they prioritized profit. Claim number 3, unfair business practices. Elon claims OpenAI used nonprofit status to attract talent and donations, then converted to for-profit to enrich insiders, a classic bait and switch. The lawsuit demands OpenAI return to its original nonprofit, open source mission courts compel OpenAI to share research publicly, Elon seeks unspecified damages, legal experts estimate $1+ billion in claims, OpenAI's response, deny everything. They release a blog post with emails showing Elon himself supported transitioning to for-profit structure when he thought he'd control it. OpenAI will either need to raise billions or merge with Tesla. I can commit the money if you merge with me. OpenAI's argument, Elon's not mad about the for-profit structure. He's mad he doesn't control it. This lawsuit is sour grapes from a billionaire who lost a power struggle. Sam Altman tweets, "We're focused on building AGI for humanity's hype." July 2023, before the lawsuit, Elon announces xAI, his own AI company. The mission, build AI that's maximally truth-seeking and competitive with OpenAI. Elon recruits top researchers from Google DeepMind and other AI labs. He raises billions. He secures massive GPU clusters for training. November 2023, xAI launches Grok, a chatbot integrated into X, formerly Twitter. Elon markets it to his 180+ million X followers. xAI isn't just a competitor to OpenAI, it's Elon's revenge. He's going to build what OpenAI should have been and crush them in the process. The war escalates. OpenAI releases GPT-4, then GPT-4 Turbo. Industry-leading performance. Elon's xAI releases Grok 2. Competitive, but not quite there yet. OpenAI announces O1 model, September 2024. Reasoning-focused AI. Elon announces Grok 3, claims it'll surpass GPT-4. They're not just competing on product. They're competing on narrative, OpenAI's narrative. We're building AGI responsibly with safety guardrails and Microsoft's resources. Elon's narrative. OpenAI sold out to Microsoft. They're closed source and profit-driven. XAI is the real open truth-seeking AI. This isn't just business competition, this is personal. Two of the most powerful people in tech fighting for control of the technology that might determine humanity's future. So who's right? Is Elon a scorned billionaire mad he lost control? Or is OpenAI a betrayal of its founding mission? Elon's hypocrisy. Leaked emails show Elon's supported for-profit structure when he thought he'd run it. OpenAI's betrayals. That said, OpenAI absolutely did betray its founding principles. They started as a nonprofit committed to open source, safety-first AI. Now they're closed source, GPT models are proprietary, for-profit, valued at $157 billion, controlled by Microsoft, 49% profit share, exclusive cloud partnership, racing to market ahead of safety, GPT-4 launched despite internal safety concerns. The real question, who should control AI? This fight isn't really about Elon versus Sam. It's about who gets to control the most powerful technology ever created. Option 1, corporations, OpenAI / Microsoft, Google DeepMind, Anthropic. Profit-driven, move fast, prioritize commercial applications. Risk, AGI built for shareholder value, not human benefit. Option 2, Elon Musk, XAI. Billionaire with massive ego, but also genuine concern about AI risks. Risk, one person controlling AGI. What if Elon's wrong? Option 3, open source community, democratized AI development, transparent, community governed. Risk, bad actors, terrorists, rogue nations, get access to dangerous AI. Option 4, government regulation, democratic control, safety standards, accountability, risk, bureaucracy slows innovation, authoritarian governments use AI for surveillance. There's no good answer. Every option has catastrophic risks. What Elon gets right, OpenAI's transformation from nonprofit to Microsoft-controlled for profit is deeply troubling. They use nonprofit status to attract talent and donations, then converted to for-profit to enrich insiders and investors. That's ethically dubious at best, fraudulent at worst. Microsoft now has unprecedented influence over the leading AI company. If AGI is achieved, Microsoft controls it. One corporation controlling AGI is the nightmare scenario OpenAI was founded to prevent. What OpenAI gets right, Elon's not a benevolent actor. He wanted control then, he wants control now. His lawsuit is performative. He's not really fighting for open source AI. He's fighting because he lost a power struggle. And XAI isn't better, it's another billionaire-controlled for-profit AI company. Elon criticizes OpenAI for being closed while building a closed competitor. It's hypocrisy. The tragic irony, OpenAI was founded to prevent AI monopolization. Now they're a near monopoly. They were founded to prioritize safety over profit. Now they're in an arms race with Google. They were founded to be open. Now they're the most closed major AI lab. And Elon, who co-founded OpenAI to prevent dangerous AI concentration, is now racing to build his own AI empire. The very thing he feared, he's now creating. Both sides betrayed the mission. Both are building powerful AI controlled by billionaires and corporations. Both claim they're doing it for humanity, neither is. What's the founder's code from the Elon versus OpenAI war? Lesson 1. Idealism dies when money enters. OpenAI was founded as a nonprofit to resist profit incentives. The moment they needed serious capital, the nonprofit mission died. You can't serve two masters, mission or money. Money always wins. Lesson 2, nonprofits are fragile structures. There's no legal barrier stopping a nonprofit from restructuring to for-profit if the board agrees. OpenAI proved that nonprofit status is a weak protection for mission-driven goals. If you want something to stay nonprofit, you need ironclad legal structures, not good intentions. Lesson 3, control is everything. Elon didn't sue because OpenAI became for profit. He sued because they became for profit without him. This isn't about principles, it's about power. Whoever controls AGI controls the future, and both Elon and Sam know it. Lesson 4. The AI race has no heroes. Elon's not the good guy, Sam's not the good guy, Microsoft, Google, none of them are good guys. They're all racing to build AGI first. They all claim altruistic motives. None of them are willing to slow down for safety. The AI race is a prisoner's dilemma, and humanity is the prisoner. The Elon versus OpenAI war isn't a fight between good and evil. It's a fight between two billionaires who both want to control the most powerful technology in history. And we're all caught in the crossfire. Who do you think is right, Elon or Sam Altman? Should OpenAI have stayed nonprofit? Who should control AGI? Drop your take below. Like this video if you think both sides are wrong. Share this with anyone who thinks AI development is going well. Spoiler, it's not. Subscribe to Founders Code for more stories about power, ego, and the technologies that will define our future. Thanks for watching.